let's be real for a second. How are you actually using AI right now? If you're like most agency owners or consultants, you're probably using it for the small stuff. Writing a social media post, drafting an email, or maybe summarizing meeting note. And look, it feels productive, right? You're busy, but is it actually moving the needle on your revenue? Absolutely not. The hard truth is, while you're busy with AI tools, a small fraction of operators are building real AI engines. They understand that this low leverage work creates the illusion of progress, but it doesn't deliver an exponential growth. So, what if you could stop playing with AI toys and actually start building revenue generating engines? So in this video, I'm going to show you the two specific high leverage AI systems that create a predictable path to the 10x revenue. One system automates your lead follow-up so an opportunity never goes cold, and the other scales your content so you become an authority in your niche without burning out. So this is the framework the fast-growing service businesses are using right now, and at the end of this video, you will have the exact same blueprint. To see where the massive opportunity is, you need to understand the 4 levels of AI adoption, and most people are stuck in level 1, and frankly, it's a fucking trap. So, level 1 is AI as a copilot. This is where you're using ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini for one-off tasks, like writing an email, brainstorming some ideas, or summarizing a doc. So, it's useful, but it's an open loop. There is no compounding value and the system doesn't get smarter. So this is where 90% of businesses are. And that's why they see a little real ROI from AI. And they just creating more busy work. Level 2 is AI in a workflow. So here you start connecting AI into sequences. It is better, but the tools don't really talk to each other. Let's take content creation as an example. So you use one AI tool to transcribe a video, you use another one in order to write a blog post from that video, and the third one to schedule some social media posts. So you see the sequence here: transcribe, write, and schedule. You do all of the things manually and separately, but the tools here are not connecting to each other, so it's not 100% automatable. So the process here is brittle. If one part breaks, the whole thing grinds to a halt. And this brings us to where the real growth begins, which is level 3, AI as a system. Here, you start building closed loops and end-to-end systems that run themselves. So a closed loop here learns and improves, takes in data, runs a process, and measures the results. Also, it refines itself for the next cycle. And this is going to be our focus for today's video. Level 4 is AI as an organism. And for me, it is the future, because it is a forward-looking of undefined intelligence connecting all of your business data with specialized AI agents collaborating to run your business. So we're not quite there yet, okay, but the path to level 4 runs directly to mastering level 3. So this is our 4 levels of AI adoption. Now let's get into our first system, which is system for AI lead follow-up. So first thing first, let me ask you a simple question. What is the biggest hole in any service business? It is lead follow-up. So when a hot lead comes in, either you're busy or you get back them hours later or maybe the next day. Here, the urgency actually is gone, okay, and they're already moved on. Some studies suggest that 2% of sales happen in the first contact, and it's also where most businesses completely drop the ball. So an AI lead follow-up system plugs these leaks. And I don't mean a simple dumb chatbot, I mean an autonomous system that engages, qualifies, and book meetings 24/7 without any human intervention. So, here is how you actually build it up step by step. So, first thing first, we have the instant engagement. The system has to trigger when a lead fills out a form, click on add, or comes from your lead source, okay? Then an AI agent responds in under 60 seconds via voice, SMS, email, or WhatsApp, or any type of channels you want. So that immediate contact massively increase your chance of conversion. Then we go to the second step, which is qualification process. This isn't a dumb bot that's asking what's your budget. It's actually an AI agent that can hold natural real-time conversations. And here we got two methods. The first one is direct qualification and the second one is conversational qualification. In direct qualification, this is where you already have the data needed in order to score your leads. For example, you have a form in your website that has questions to know if your lead is cold or hot. So based on that data, the AI agent will classify and score every lead based on that data. Second type is conversational qualification. This is where you configure your AI agent with questions based on your ideal client. Okay, for example, what's the main challenge you're trying to solve, or what kind of timeline are you working with, and so many other questions. So the AI here analyzes the intent behind their answers, scoring the lead as the conversation happens. Once the qualification process ends, we begin the routing process. So based on that score, the system routes them. Here, if a lead is hot, they have the need, the authority, and they are ready to go. Then the AI agent will book meetings in your Google Calendar, Outlook Calendar, or any other type of calendars you work with. And this is the interesting part. If a lead is not qualified yet, they aren't throwaway. Actually, the AI agent will put them into a long-term nurturing sequence by sending some case studies and sending articles and actually make them buy your offer. So all of these steps actually happen without you lifting a single finger. I know you're going to ask me, Sofian, what tools do you need? So this requires a combination of modern platforms. For scheduling tools, we got Calendly and Call.com, and personally I use Call.com. For the conversational AI, Conversia is actually one of the best platforms and tools I've seen until now that can hold. So an important thing in order to know is getting this fully autonomous with a real voice and advanced nurturing may require combining a few specialized tools. So the key here is that they must integrate with your CRM, so every interaction is logged and the system gets smarter over time. For CRMs, you can use Notion or you can custom your own CRM in Airtable like I did. So implementing this one system helps you stop losing deals to slow manual follow-up. It's a massive opportunity that ensures every lead gets an immediate professional response, filling your calendar with qualified prospects. And this is how you build a predictable sales pipeline. Now, before jumping to the second system, scaling your content, I need to make one thing crystal clear. Building these systems requires a mindset shift. You have to go from the person doing the work to the person directing AI. So if you want to go deeper on that, you can book a free call right down below in the description where I give you your exact AI roadmap for your agency or your professional firm. So the second engine for the 10x revenue is the system for AI content scaling. So you know you need to create content in order to build authority. But it's an absolute time vampire. You spend hours, maybe days on one great video or a blog post, but then you're too exhausted to do anything else. So you're stuck on something I call the content treadmill. and this system gets you off that treadmill for good. So this is how the system actually works, by turning one core piece of content into an entire campaign that works for you across every platform. And here is the actual framework. First thing first, we have our pillar piece of content. This needs to be you and your expertise. A substantial, a high value piece like this video, a webinar, or a deep dive article. This is where your human insights is irreplaceable. Step 2 is where the AI system takes over. You feed this pillar of content into what I call an AI content workspace. Platform like Jasper AI, Copy AI, or vidIQ can act as the creative engine in your marketing workflow. So what the system does here, first it transcribes your content, then it starts repurposing. So from one single video, the AI can help you generate 5 to 7 short form video scripts for Reels, TikTok, Shorts, complete with ideas from one screen text. A long form SEO optimized blog post, a series of 10 to 15 thought-provoking social media posts for LinkedIn and X, and a multi-part email newsletter series, and a slide deck for your next presentation. So, step 3 is maintaining your brand consistency. And this is where most AI content fails because it sounds generic. Okay, so the solution here is to look for advanced platform with a brand voice and knowledge-based feature. So you can actually make a skill for this thing using Cloud Code or anti-gravity, or actually making a database so you can feed this into the AI tools. So the skill or database, you feed it your existing articles and sales pages, and it learns your unique tone and style. So this ensures all the new content sounds authentically like you. Now for the step 4, which is distribution and optimization. While you'll often need to connect these AI tools to platforms like Buffer or HubSpot for publishing, the job isn't done there yet. You create a feedback loop by analyzing performance. So the AI here actually can help you spot which headlines get more clicks and which topics drive engagement. So that data then informs your next pillar piece and creating self-improving content engine. With this system, you're no longer just a content creator. Actually, you are an architect of a content engine. You provide the strategic insight once, and the AI amplifies your knowledge and expertise across the internet, building your brand and driving inbound leads at scale. So let's bring all of this together. Chasing 10x revenue isn't by working 10 times harder, it's about building systems with a 10 times leverage. The businesses that win in 2026 aren't the ones that are answering emails faster using ChatGPT. They will be the ones who installed automated compounding system at the core of their business. So stop being a copilot and start being an architect. So what I want from you to do now is to choose one of these systems and start building it this week and commit to operating at a higher level. If you got some value from this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I drop new videos every week on how to build a automated, intelligent, profitable service business. And don't forget, I'm offering a consultation sessions at zero cost where you will get a full AI roadmap for your business. So I am Sofian Benoueri. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.